Hi guys, back again with me, Austin from About Boy Heart. Today I'm going to share with you my little collection here. So what I have here is little releases from Jakks Pacific. Okay, this is based on Disney Pixar Incredibles 2, which is a few years ago, the animated movie. Right, I really enjoy that series, not series, the movie. Okay. This line is called Junior Supers. Okay, so there are other line. I'm not sure whether they are manufactured by Jakks Pacific as well. But at that time, I was interested to this line because the series 3 Plus. Okay, so what's the deal? Is because in my previous video I've shared to you my collection, my Play School Galactic Heroes collection, okay, which is pretty much the same 3 Plus toy line, right? I was very much hooked at that time, at that point, with Play School Galactic Heroes, and it kind of urged me to search for other toy line which kind of are somewhat similar and have a bit have similar concept to it, and probably can play around, do crossover things. And yeah, I've shared to you I have Marvel Heroes. In fact, these two are the same companies, made from the same companies. I haven't shared much about my Marvel Heroes, probably someday, but I don't have much actually. I have only a few of these guys, okay, some of the Avengers, yeah. Not much really, but yeah, maybe someday. And recently I've shared to you my Half Shell Heroes by Playmates, which is pretty much the TMNT version of this toy line. Okay, so of course there are others like Imaginext and other stuffs. Yes, I have some Imaginext. I'll share to you next in my next videos probably. But yeah, so along the way, it brought me to this line as well. Okay, so that's the the red lining. Okay, so yeah, I thought at that time, apart from I really enjoy the movie, I think I quite enjoyed the movie at that time. The releases are not much. I only missed one, I think, to complete the whole set. So here we have 4 of the 2 packs, which includes the characters. Okay, and then I'll put this aside for a while. Okay, and then there are 2 smaller vehicles. Okay, the car, which really impressed me at the time, and then the motorbike, which I think Elastigirl really need to have that bike. And then there's one tunneler here, which is very interesting to me because I think, yeah, the character design is quite interesting. And then I'm missing another one, which is the one with the kind of a ship, big ship, and I think that's the biggest one among all of this. And as much as I wanted to purchase that at that time, I thought that the shipping cost will be crazy for me, since I was I'm ordering from overseas to my place here in Asia. I may try to find it again in the future, who knows, but for now I'm missing that one for this line, okay, for these releases, and I hope you can enjoy one by one. Alright, so I'll go through one by one. If you want to skip to a certain figures only, certain pack only, I already provided the timestamp down below in the description, so you can just click. Okay, so let's get started. First one is the 2-pack. I think I'll pick Elastigirl and Dash, the mom and the first son, second child. Okay, yeah, pretty simple packaging. It's visible, but you cannot touch. Okay, which is fine, right? And then at the back, well, you have pretty much what we have here. Okay, and other figures from this line. Okay. And well, these are not description. I realized that they actually printed the same letters all over at the back of the other packaging. So yeah, if you want to read, feel free. Okay, I'll just do it this once. Okay, Right, let's open it. First is Elastigirl here. In a glance, is pretty basic and serves the purpose. Okay, the paint on the face is actually not bad. It's quite neat. Okay. Mold is basic, but yeah, it's cartoony. Okay, so not much hair, details on hairs stuff, but yeah, it serves the purpose. We have eye insignia here, a logo. Okay, both arms are open. And yeah, I like the fact that the paint on the body is quite neat. I think that's quite important for this, kids toy line. We're not expecting something like acid rain, fully weathered. No, we want something very neat like this. Okay, so yeah, of course these are not, in scale with these guys. Okay, the other guys, but still fun anyway. Okay. So the head is on rotation here. We have full rotation. Okay, the arms you have rotation, but you also have the hinge. The hinge is very visible. Okay, help us to do certain poses like this. Okay, and I thought the legs were independent, but actually no. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's actually same style, but the size wise, this line is a bit bigger than what I'm used to with Play School. Okay. But yeah, that's Elastigirl. Not a 90-degree sitting position, but we'll see as long the figure can use it to drive or sitting on the car or anything. That's good enough. Come alongside her is Dash. Is pretty much the Flash of the family. Now, unlike unlike his mom here, the paint on his face here not as tidy, right? As you can see here, the face cover here. Okay, even the eyes, yeah. At least the eyes is not too bad. Okay, as you can see, right? And the scaling is, for this line is, I think, quite good. You see, yes, I think he's supposed to be this tall compared to his mom, so that's good. Okay. The red is, I think similar. I don't know why, but okay, maybe it's just me. Okay. I feel that the red is not like a very bright red. It's almost like tomato red, But that's just my feeling. Okay. A bit more detail on the hair, so that's kind of interesting, which is neat. I like that. Okay. While the ears are sticking out. Okay, whereas, yeah, all right. And see logo here. Both arms open. No big holes down there. All right. So articulation. The head full rotation. Okay, no hinges. The arm, both arms can rotate. Okay, and you have hinges. Okay, so hinges to the back like that. Yep, and then you have sitting position. Okay, sitting position for him is slightly better probably than his mom. Okay, but yeah, so small, kind of cute, really cute. Be side by side. Maybe these two can work. All right. Next, I have Violet and Frozone here. Still the same style of packaging, so pretty simple, basic. Okay, see the characters inside, which probably good if you want to, try to pick from the shelf which one is the best, right? Sometimes if you're picky like me, you might want to do that unless you're purchasing online. So yeah, the back same. Okay, no differences in the description here. Okay, so yeah. What else do we have? Nothing much. Okay, let's open it up. So I have Violet here, same style of uniform, of course, the eye logo. Let's see the face first. I think not as neat as Elastigirl. Yeah, a bit of, you see this small little black, which is kind of frustrating to me. Oh well, not sure. And even this bit, Yeah, so not the most perfect, and even on top here, but this one is black, so it's easier to cover. Okay. Yeah, well, what can you expect? A bit lining here, okay. But I don't know, the face probably is the hardest, but the body is okay, right? And the position of the palm is somewhat awkward here. Anyway, okay. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention no rotation on the palm. So yeah, maybe side by side with her mom first. So the oldest child with the mom. Okay. I realize skin tone, she's very white. Compared to Elastigirl, yeah, lighter, more pale compared to her. And then probably taken from our father, I'm not sure. And then side by side with her younger brother. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, her power is invisibility, so kind of invisible woman. All right. So, well, since the hair is molded up to here, it is elastic in a way, but still very thick. Oh, finally we have a bit of ball joint here. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, for her, that's ball joint. I mean, nope. Oh, okay, a bit, but not like not like hers here. A bit more. Okay, so yeah. Well, she's supposed to have full rotation, but because of the mold, so it's kind of hindered. But I think this is enough. I mean, who's gonna turn 360 anyway, right? The arms for rotation, and yeah, you have the hinge. Oh, a bit hindered by the hair as well, I guess. Oh, not really. This one, okay. And of course the sitting position. Oh, so far is the best, but kind of awkward here. Okay. Alright, so that's Violet. Next I have Frozone here. If I remember correctly, his power is like Iceman. Anyway, he's among one of the superhero and the good friend of the family. Okay, well, let's see the face first. By the way, the face in this area is very good. Okay, you see the nose and the grinning mouth, right? All clean. The beard and even the cheekbone there, not bad. But then on this area is a bit, when it comes to the suit, the paint is not that good, as you can see there. This one is not bad. It's straight line, but this one, yeah, this side. But the visor is okay, clean. All right. What else? The palm is not is open as well. I think most characters in this line. I like the suit. It's clean. Okay. Very simple, just light blue and white. So yeah, not much, but so far it's kind of my favorite. Okay, maybe side by side with Violet. Okay, side by side with Dash here. Okay, side by side with Elastigirl. Yeah, good. I think good scaling. Okay, they really pay attention to the scale of the character, so that's good. Okay, that's quite important. All right, even better than Bandai sometimes, okay, the hat. Okay, so it's around ball joint here. So, but because the way it's molded for the chin, see a bit of limited movement. Okay, side by side. Yeah, we have rotation, good. Arms rotation. We have the hinge of the arms. Oh, by the way, he has rotation on the wrist. Oh, that's interesting. up. Okay, so using the hinge to the back, and so he has rotation. Oh, let me check. Did I miss it? Did I miss the other ones? Okay. I don't think so. Nah. It's probably this arms is kind of smaller compared to his glove, to Frozone's glove. So yeah, I don't feel any joint. It seems elastic to me. But this one, yeah, it has rotation, so that's kind of interesting. And then side by side. Okay, so sitting position. Sorry, I kind of missed that. All right, I think so far his is the best. Again, even with articulation and this sitting position. It's probably because of the design of the character as well. Okay. But yeah, so far very interesting. Next, Mr. Incredible and Jakks. I think Jakks is quite an attraction for many viewers. Right, so yeah, still open window, visible but not, you cannot touch it, still the same, right? Anyway, so yeah, let's just open it up. Mr. Incredible, the strong guy in the team, in the family. Okay, sculpt wise, it's actually quite good, I guess. But the face, you see, the face is quite important also for this cartoony character. And the thing is, the decal on my figure here for the eyes is not that great. As you can see, it's like looking at that side, you know, on the right. Anyway, yeah, that's him, quite bulky. Well, he's a strong guy. Oh, the hair has a little bit more here. Yeah, that's okay. Skin tone, yeah, skin tone is quite pale. So, like I said, maybe the children are probably, you know, based on him. Okay. Anyway, the suit is always it's okay. It's okay, good. The Incredibles logo. Okay. Maybe comparison first with his wife. Yes, he's supposed to be taller. Okay. And of course with the daughter, the first son, the second child, and his good friend, his pal. Okay. All right. So articulation. The head. No. Well, I can see a bit of ball joint movement here. Okay. But no, we don't have 360, do we? I think it's hindered by the chin mold there, but I think it's adequate. I mean, this is good enough. Both arm, as usual, rotation plus the hinge. Okay, the hinge to the back, and the same with Frozone. He also have rotation on both palm. Okay, so it's probably because it's bigger. Okay, I can accept that. And sitting position. Sitting position here, not the best, as you can see. It's not like 90 degrees. Okay, but solid and thick. The dad, the father. Jakks, one of my favorite, and you see how cute Jakks is. Oh man, and still having articulation. Unfortunately, I don't think you can make him stand. I have to try, but at least they still provide the articulation, you know. Anyway, we'll come to that later. But Another thing that I like is the face is good on this one. Yay, right? See the smiling lips, the little cute nose, the two eyes that sparkling, right? And it's clean, it's clean. You see this? And little tiny hair. Is that hair? Yeah. Very cute. Look at that. Look at that. Right. And oh, by the way, unlike the normal, usually galactic heroes also only have 3 fingers, but this figures is normal human figures. Okay. Give you example here. Okay. Oh, sorry, 4 fingers. Sorry, 4 fingers. Right. But this Jack has 5 fingers. All right. Anyway, let's just continue. So cute. Side by side first. Okay. Oh, while I'm doing this also, side by side with Iron Man. Okay. Okay. So with that, I'm not sure whether we can actually kind of pick him using his both arm. Probably not. Let's try if we can. Nah, not really. Well, you can do something like this. Okay, not bad, not the best, but at least you can display the family like this. Okay, or and then maybe side by side with the older brother. Now that's also important, but I'm not sure whether the size of his head is supposed to be bigger than his older brother. If you know about this, please let me know in the comment. That's kind of interesting, right? Of course, this is a cartoon series. Cartoon movie, animated movie, not cartoon. This is animated. So yeah, things like this can happen, And with the mom, not sure whether the mom can grab on him. If possible, that would be great. But probably the father's hand is more capable. Well, in a way, you can somewhat make her to grab him, but yeah, like that. Okay. And with Uncle Frozone here. Alright. So tiny and cute. But still have let me check. Any ball joint E, joint T? Nope. Okay. Full rotation, guys. And the arm can rotate, still have hinges. Okay, still have the hinge. Okay, open palm, and look at how cute that small little palm. Okay, the same here. I'm checking whether there's wrist rotation, but no, too small probably. Okay, it's okay. Okay, this is good enough, by the way. Okay. And the 2 legs. Okay, the 2 legs. Alright, you know what? So far, this is my favorite. Sorry, Frozone. This is my favorite now, my new favorite, and I'm really thankful that the face on mine here is good. Because I don't have any duplicates for this. I have duplicates for Elastigirl, I have duplicates for Mr. Incredible, but not this guy. So I really am thankful, grateful to have this guy in a good condition. Next, I have Elastigirl in her suit. This is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, based on her appearance before she got married with Mr. Incredible and became one team as a family. So yeah, she was going solo at the time with this suit. And Screenslaver, I think this was one of the villain. I cannot remember, but I like the design of this guy, by the way. Okay, yeah. So the back, nothing much. Okay. Again, same. So let's just open this up. So Elastigirl here in her suit prior joining the team when she was going solo and still single. All right, straight repaint from this one. Pretty much same mold. Okay, a bit different on the skin tone actually. This one is a bit yellowish. This one is more pale, but not as pale as the family. The hair also a bit different. This one is kind of more chocolate, more kind of light brown, whereas this one still brown, but it has a bit of, kind of reddish, almost like leaning toward kind of maroon, I think, or burgundy, something like that. Anyway, okay. For this version, it's not the cleanest that I have here, as you can see. Okay, probably not on yours, but that's okay. The logo is different as well. Elastigirl. Yeah, I'm not gonna compare the height because it's pretty much the same. So yeah. Okay, a bit of kind of ball joint motion there. Full rotation. Rotation on the arm. We have the hinges. Okay, to the back. Outward. Okay, same here. Okay, hinges and sitting position, which is kind of awkward. Alright, Screenslaver here. Design wise, I like it because this gas kind of, I don't know, gas mask feel to it. The goggles. I like this kind of design. Mostly black, but down here on I forgot this was whether this character is a she or a he. If I remember correctly, it was probably a she behind the mask. But anyway, please let me know in the comment. But the pants here is gray. Okay, that's interesting. That doesn't feel like women's pants, isn't it? Or anatomically. Anyway, I like the design. Design-wise, I really like this character. Reminds me of Acid Rain. Anyway, and there are wrinkles. Yes, not much paint, but there you have buttons. You have the belt. It's in silver, chrome there. You have the wrinkle here. Okay. Wrinkle on the glove and the backpack, which is very much attached. Kind of one mold. I forgot what are these, kind of a hose or pipes. I really forgot. I'm sorry guys. It's rubbery, but very thick and sturdy, so it will stay in place, so that's good. Yeah. And goggles is not really neat, but I think that's adequate. And I like this. Remind me of Darth Vader. Anyway. Okay, but the rest is just black. Maybe just to compare it to the other characters first. So since I have this Elastigirl side by side, a bit taller. Okay, these two guys. Of course, Mr. Incredible is supposed to be bigger. Okay. With Frozone here. With Violet. And with Dash. Alright. Okay, so articulation. The head is, let me check. Nope, just rotation. But because of the backpack here, we cannot really do 360, but actually the joint is there, yeah. Okay, maybe you can if you just force it. Yeah, technically you can. Okay, well, I just did it. Okay. Okay, the arm as usual. Rotation with the hinge outward. You can use it to hinge to the back as well. Rotation on the wrist, that's interesting. Okay, and the sitting position, good, almost 90 degrees. So yeah, It's probably also one of my favorite from this release. Okay, aside from Frozone and of course Jakks. Right. Okay, next I'll start with the vehicles. The packaging is like this. It's open window, so you can touch the vehicle, feel, maybe press the button. So that's interesting. But the figure and the projectile is covered. So yeah, you see these writings, these letters. At the front, they explain a bit of the feature. Press the button for the projectile. It has detachable sidecar, which we can probably put maybe Jakks or maybe the other children here will try. But this one is the version of her, which is yeah, I think she was using this. Oh, okay, that's E logo. Okay, I understand. So this is her bike when she was going solo, okay, before she got married and joined the family team. Okay. Anyway, at the back, a bit more explanation. Same, Elastigirl fits inside. Press to fire, same thing. Okay, this is also the same thing. Now this is the one that I mentioned I missed. Okay, the Hydroliner playset is very big. It's even bigger than the tunneler, so you can imagine. It's really cool. Can be, can be like a base probably. Who knows? I can probably someday I can get this one. But yeah, so that's the rest of the vehicles. Pretty cool, right? So let's just open this up. So here's the figure that come with this Elasticycle. Okay, it's the same with the 2-pack here, the one that come with the Screenslaver. Pretty much the same. The only difference is the decal on the eyes. Okay. Sometimes it's a bit tricky. You see this one is someone looking to this side, where this one from the 2-pack is slightly better, I think. It's somewhat looking to this direction, right? So, but it's about position and angles really, and pretty much the same thing anyway. Okay, so yeah, maybe, well, for the sake of this video, you have rotation, and then rotation on the arm, you have the hinge, and you have the sitting position. Okay, so that's pretty much for the figure. Here's the Elasticycle. Okay, it's quite interesting, the design. The wheel rolls, both of them. Okay, that's good. I like the fact that this is not just a sticker, it's really molded. You can really feel it. Okay, here, Elastigirl. And then I like that the paint is neat. Okay, that's the hole for the projectile. This handlebar is elastic, so yeah, you can somewhat position her palm to grip on it. Especially without the additional rotation, might be a bit interesting, but we'll try. The footsteps are plastic solid. Alright, let's start with the gimmick first. So this is kind of a default position, but if you press this, it acts like a button. Okay, the wheels extend. If I'm not mistaken, this was in one scene of the movie where she wanted to kind of speed up at the speed to the Elasticycle, or to this bike. Okay. So, and that, if I remember it correctly, she extend and then she went even faster. Okay, that's cool. It's a very strong spring action there. All right, and then okay, this part is interesting. This part is actually rubbery. Is it? Yeah. Okay, and then we have the projectile. Now the projectile here, I feel that it also acts some sort as cosmetic parts. See this design? I like the transparent here, really beautiful. We have two of them, but we'll just use one. Okay. So the shape is very interesting. If you want to put it in, it has to, the direction should be like this. Okay, and I will click and see the bike is looking much better now. Yeah, I think it acts like as some sort of lamp, but here, see this button? It's actually a projectile. Okay, let's press it. Oh, very strong. Cool, I like that. So let's put in the other one. Oh, by the way, I'm missing this. Oh, a bit of sticker of the indicator and stuff. Okay, nothing much. All right. So what her speed? 151. Oh, quite fast. Okay. All right. So, and then it also comes with this sidecar. It can only be being put on the right side here. Okay. The pack is designed to fit this perfectly. Okay. And it actually holds quite nicely. The windshield is transparent here, and yeah, nothing much inside really. The wheel rolls as well, but what really interests me is that kind of curious which figure we can actually put inside here. Okay, let's try Elastigirl. I mean, she's supposed to ride the bike, but okay. Let's see. Okay. What Violet? Violet is, I think it's good. Kind of curious. How about Jack? Will it be like this? I think Jack can fit in, but you know, the room is a bit too big for the figure. Okay, so as you can see, he end up just sleeping inside. All right, and then Violet was a good fit. Okay, let's try Dash. Dash is also too small, as you can see here. All right, but yeah, I mean, if you want to take photos with a bit of combination, then yeah, I guess you can. Okay, you can find a good pose. Who else? Okay, a bit. We need to stretch a bit on the legs, but yeah, doable. Okay, so let's just leave it at that. What I want to try is, make the Elastigirl riding this her bike. Of course, now there's one limitation because of the way it is articulated, the figure. So you need to see this gap. Okay, so make sure you just slide the legs through the gap, as you know, as much as you can. That's it. Okay, and of course we want to try to make the palm the grip. The left one is very easy, very straightforward, the position, but the one on the right is a bit tricky. You need to kind of okay, it's not too bad, but it needs a bit more. We need to do a little bit more compared to the left. The left is very like straightforward, rest there, but as you notice, she was actually riding it like in a MotoGP style, which we cannot accomplish with these legs, you know, which is fine. Okay, so yeah, add up speed. All right. Okay, and then how about if we put the sidecar with a figure? Is it still possible? Let's try. Okay. All right, husband and wife in action. What do you think? Yeah, it works. Okay, so yeah, well, I haven't tried putting Frozone here, but I don't think he rarely. Okay, Frozone is a good fit. I think he rarely ride with her. I think he will just go by himself. But let's just put Violet here because he's a good fit. Okay. All right. So mother and daughter, and of course you can use this figure, but I'll just use this for now. Okay. All right. Let's continue. I really like this, by the way. Okay, here we have Mr. Incredible with Incredible. Okay. Okay, so the name of the car is Incredible. That's interesting. You know, straight away from the design, I think that it looks similar to somewhat, not similar. The design of the car reminds me of Batman's car, right? You know, all the shape here, but that's okay. Yeah, same style of packaging. This one is open this side for the vehicle, so you can somewhat press, and that explains why they put this, you know, to hold something open up, probably. And then two projectiles again. We have the figures, pretty much same figure. And then here a bit of explanation. Press to fire projectiles. Oh, really? So what is this for? Anyway, push Incredible for rotating flames. Okay, so the flame can rotate. Okay, so yeah, there's a button here as well. Anyway, we'll just continue first. The bag, pretty much the same recap of all the function features. Press, push down, push for rotating flame, and yeah, I missed this, fortunately. Okay, so let's just open this up. Let's look at the figures first. We have Mr. Incredible here. It's pretty much the same one what we have in the 2-pack that come with Mr. Incredible and Jack. But I do like the decal on this one slightly better compared to the eyes of this one from the 2-pack. So yay, slightly better look, but everything else is pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same exact figure, same paint job, and everything. Yep. So pretty simple. And in case you use the timestamp to skip here, articulation is well. Okay, you can actually do 360. Head rotation, you have the hinge. That's interesting. I couldn't do it for this one. It's a bit tight. The arm rotation, you have the hinge. You have the hinge to the back. Okay, and sitting position. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's interesting. Let me see this one. Okay. I feel that this one that come with the car is actually have a better range on the sitting position compared to this one. That's interesting. So they actually want to make sure that the figure can sit into. All right, yeah. Let's just see the Incredible. So yeah, and straight away, I don't know about you, but I do feel that this is pretty much a Batmobile homage kind of car. It's actually quite cool. Okay, the design. Okay, I like this. First, quite slick, and a bit of mold there on this part, kind of a propeller or something. The jet, it has two jets, pretty cool, and it has this burning fire, kind of bursting. The tire here, the 4 tire is actually rubbery. This one is a rubber tire, so that's kind of interesting. Down here we have a bit more detail, machine and stuff. The door cannot really open. Windshield transparent. Okay, and the lamp here is just silver, quite cool. The sitting part here smooth, but nothing, it has nothing here, unfortunately. Okay, and of course, since it is his car, well, it doesn't really click or anything, but yeah, you can just hit him inside. Fortunately, if you put him inside, then he pretty much covers all the area, and you cannot really, it's not really a two-seater car in this toy. Yeah, and it doesn't really kind of click or anything, but it fits to him perfectly in a way, but no steering, no nothing. So, well, what can you expect? So some of the gimmicks that we have, okay, the wheel rolls, okay, and I mentioned the rubber tire, and you see again this spinning fire. It actually spins when you move the rear tires here. So imagine if you play around, you push the car, right? Okay, this part will just keep turning and turning, and I think that's really cool. Okay, let's try. Yep, like that. That's cool. Okay, I think kids will like it. Okay, and it's kind of transparent. I like that. Okay, what are the other gimmicks? All right. Okay. No, this one is for the projectile. So what we want to do is want to press this setting, or what they said is press Mr. Incredible. It's actually pretty hard. How? I cannot do it with the. Oh, okay, it's a bit hard. But what happened is basically, guys, just want to press this setting here. It's easier to do it directly. Okay, press, right? You see, it's a bit need more power, as you can see. But then, ooh, something cool came out. The two cannon here. We have two cannon, two guns. Come with projectile spring loaded. Awesome, I like that. Okay, so much added firepower. I think this is the button to release this two cannons. We have two projectile like this. Okay, with a basic, right? Okay. What I like from this is, since we have two, I'll just put it here. One, and then where's the other one? And then the second one here. What's cool with this is that you can just hide it inside, so you don't need to worry that it will gone missing. Just keep it there, okay, while you put it on display. Another cool thing is, once it's on this position, you cannot really shoot, so that's good. Let's try again. Okay, let's try again, shall we? Well, room, and then shooting cannon mode. Okay, bang, right? You have the two cannons, and let's try the shooting power. Whoa, very strong. I think this is my favorite features of this car. Okay, so yeah, I can forgive, I can let it slide, the missing steering and details, but yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. So I'll just put this back, press down, then put another one. Alright, and let Mr. Incredible sit in here. Alright, cool, right? Finally, we are looking at the big guy here. I put it on the last. Okay, the tunnel playset, which includes the figure, the Underminer. Okay, this one is open style, same style. Okay, and then what do we have? So all the stuffs is the figures and his accessories is covered, but this one you can touch and feel. A bit of explanation, super drilling action. Shoot, you can extend, and you can launch boiler. We'll try all of that. Let's see what's the back. It's a bit heavy, not super heavy, but quite substantial. I think because of the size. This one, nothing really. Just repeat. Okay, push for rotating drill. I'll try that. Okay, extend, and you see that the figure is standing on top of this extender platform. Oh, interestingly, he has stuffs that can be equipped. We'll try to put this on other figure as well. Shoot, you can open up, and yeah, so we have all that we have here. Includes one tunneler, one projectile, one boiler, one underminer figure, and 3 accessories. Caution, please do not shoot at the eyes or face, never use on people, animal. Okay, yes, don't do that. Okay, alright, so let's open this big baby. So we'll see at the underminer figures first. He's quite interesting character. I think sculpt wise is okay, it's quite good. Oh, the teeth is quite yellow, by the way, as you can see. But yeah, this part is not as smooth as I thought it would be. And he has this cape which is very elastic attached to this. In fact, you can remove it. Okay, so you can detach it if you don't like it, and yeah, just take it away. Super elastic, not super, but quite elastic, and I liked it this way, so it won't hinder much of the movement. I like the mechanical arms, by the way. I like the color, the robotic wrist, the palm, these 3 fingers, and then his shoes. And down here, he's the only character, I think, so far, the only figure that has a peg hole. We'll come to that later on. So yeah, maybe side by side with the other figures. Just beside Elastigirl, beside Frozone, beside Mr. Incredible, beside Slave. What's his name again? Screenslaver. Beside Dash, and beside, well, Jakks if you want to. Oh, and Violet. Okay. All right. Now for the articulation, the head is on rotation, as you can see here, but because the way it is molded, so yeah, it's limited, but the joint is there. You have rotation on the arm. You also have the hinge as usual, but it's kind of limited, as you can see. The hinge is there, but it's not really functioning as much as I want it to be. It has the sitting position for the 2 legs, and you have rotation on the wrist here. Okay, now this guy comes with several accessories. Shovel here. Mold wise is quite interesting. It's not bad, it has a bit of details, but paint wise it can be better. Just too plain. This piece is somewhat a bit rubbery on the handle here. This part is, yeah, still rubbery but thick, and you can just use his palm to grab on it, and it actually grabbed really nice, quite tight. Okay. Next is, where is it? Okay, the pickaxe. He's a miner after all. And actually the detail is quite good, the wooden detail, but it's just that the paint job needs to be better because it's just plain. Still rubbery, okay, which is kind of understandable because you want to make sure this accessories can be gripped. Okay, so yeah, and then the last one is this one. I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of weapon probably, I'm not sure, couldn't remember. Anyway, he can just build it nicely like that, easy peasy. And of course you can use this just to grab it on other figure. For example, this Dash, you can just put it on him. Or maybe this Shuffle, let's try to put it on Violet. Violet's palm is a bit too small, but oh, look at that. Never mind. Yep, it's working. So yeah, you can play around with these accessories if you want to. Okay. So I'll just put back the cape. Yeah, I really like this cape being elastic, so that's appreciated. Can just back in, and yeah, because of the cape the motion will be hindered, but that's okay. Let's continue. Oh, by the way, yeah, the paint is not the tidiest, yeah, not the cleanest, but I like the two arm, the two wrists. So here's the tunneler. The size is quite big. I like the paint that is, you know, kind of light chocolate brown here, okay, with added gray. Alright, it has drills on both sides, as you can see, this side and this side. It has wheels actually, so not this one is just decoration, but down here there are plastic wheels that can rotate. And we just explained to you, one of the gimmick is similar to the Incredible Mobile, okay, Incredible Car, where you turn this, so you play around. See, the drill actually rotates, and that's really cool. I appreciate that. I think the kids will like it. There are transparent parts with kind of window that you can peek inside. Not really clear though. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, there's green transparent here as well. Okay, so we have a button here, red. It's actually to launch this projectile, this drill projectiles. It's very strong, guys. So yeah, very easy. You just plug this and then try to shoot it over there. Okay, like I mentioned, it's very strong. That's why they put the warning not to shoot it on other people, please. Oh, I think the precision is also very important. You don't want to leave this gap, so make sure you put it rightly. Yep. Okay. Is that intentional? I don't, but I think it looks better this way. Don't you think so? Okay. So that's one. That button is for that projectile. Okay. Then we have this button. Now to play around with this button, we need to adjust our view a little bit. So I'll just move down here. Okay. So the function for this button is, first you can press and then it will open up. Okay, we'll open this part here. There's a bit of fire mold here. Maybe just show you closer. Okay, that's the inside of this drill. Okay, now it has two functions actually. So when you press, you open the hatch. Also has projectile action, which will launch this. They call it the boiler. I'm not sure. I cannot remember what this is from the movie. Looks to me as some sort of machinery, probably a bomb. I'm not sure. I cannot remember. Nothing much really. Actually, the detail is nice, but not much paint detail. It's just plain, right? It's just yellow. So, but the detail is there if you are good with paint, so you can just do something with this. I think it will be cool, right? But it is a projectile actually. So according to the according to the image on the packaging, the way they put it is this way. Okay, this kind of wheel facing toward the button, and then you just click. Okay, so what happened is, let's just try again. Let's close this, close and close. Okay, say we press this, press again. Oops. How come nothing happened? Alright, sorry, a bit of technical difficulties, but it clicks and you press once again. It will launch the boiler, okay, by pressing this, and you can actually put it this direction, I think. No, not really. Maybe here. Anyway, let's forget about all of that. So this is the intended position. Okay. All right, and then there's one more gimmick is, see these two wheels, you can use it to open this up and open this one. Oh, actually there are more gimmick. Okay, there are two more gimmick aside from that. All right, so what happened here? It opened up. The two side is pretty much the same. Actually, what's cool is that it has ladders, stepping platform to go down or to go up. Same on this side as well. Okay. So if you open it up, it will rest like this, right? And maybe you can play with your underminer. Okay, it will go up like that. Okay, that's cool. And you see there's this part which come with a small pack here. All right, so what happened here is this is the platform, so that's the last gimmick actually. But before that, I like this platform here. I like this detail, although it can be better with paint job. But look at the cockpit, all the screen, right, machinery. I appreciate those. Okay, this part. Okay, I appreciate that they don't use stickers like the heroes, but if they can paint it better, that'll be 10 out of 10. But that's okay, budget stuffs. And this is the extended platform, so you can just pull this circle thing, right? Pull it up once again. Okay, and we'll go up like that. Okay, so down here we have this movement, and in the middle we have this movement, and on this we have only leaning to this side. Okay, all right. I'll adjust my position again. So what we want to do is, okay, see where the pack hole is, and try to, I don't know whether we can actually twist it around. Want to plug the pack hole into the pack into the pack hole. I don't want to break it, so I have to be careful. Alright, it needs more power basically. So, alright, I'm done. Let's start again. Let's say standing here, you can just pull him up and pull up all the platform. Okay, so he will be standing on top. Unfortunately, this kind of circle biscuit thingy doesn't really rotate. Okay, so the only way you can rotate is rotating the figure. Okay, and it's quite tall, the platform, yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much all the gimmicks with this tunneler, all the function and the playability. And let's try. How about let's try to hide him inside here, whether that's possible. And maybe hide all the accessories inside, and then close this. Voila, I think that's good. If you want to display him like this, right, not visible, and it's all inside, okay, being kept. I think that's cool. Alright, so that's the tunneler, right? Alright, so just to wrap up, these are all the figures. I just want to show you that the figure can be, you can stand the figure very easily. Of course, for the case of Jack, because the way the two legs is molded, you cannot stand him up, but one way to pose with the whole family is just to let the dad grab him. That will be just perfect. Okay. Okay, so what should I comment on this? I think what I would say is, if you really like the Incredibles, okay, and you like something that is a bit smaller and more fun, I think this is the line for you. Okay, because here we have all the playabilities, right? The figures is quite reliable in a way as well for you to play around. For me, my most favorite figure is of course Jack. Okay, and because it's so cute, okay, it's clean and it's so fun and it still have articulation. Okay, so it's for something this small, right? For the vehicle, I think my most favorite is the Incredible car with the two cannon, right? But I do appreciate from this line is the spinning action, the spinning fire. Okay, the spinning fire here, which is cool, and the spinning drill here. Okay, I mean, aside from the spring loader is very common, right? Many toyland have it. You can shoot other figures, right, and stuff. But this spinning action is really something that really kind of new to me, right? And it works. So because of the wheel, right? Sometimes kids want to play, want to push the cars, right? But with this added motion, it makes it even better. So I think that's a really big plus for me. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I mentioned, these are not the complete releases from this wave or this line. I'm missing the hardware liner, which is very big. Okay, probably encompass all this screen. But yeah, who knows, in the future if I have the chance to grab it, I'll share it to you guys. So thanks guys for watching until the end. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share, and don't forget to switch on your notification bell for more video updates. Ciao!